morning, everyone. Today we'll be trucking stone. We have crushed ones and twos. Gonna haul them out to that other project I did out at the sugar shack where I did the culture stone veneer. We're gonna put a stone driveway in there and dress that up a little bit. Today basically I'm just running the stone because it's probably almost 50 minutes to get there and maybe 40 minutes back, but because you know, being unloaded it's a little quicker. But yeah, so I got to do 4 loads out there. We'll see how long it takes me, and then we'll mobilize some equipment out there. We got to just bring a skid steer. That's it. All right, check back. Alright guys, that's load 1 here. We're basically just going to spread it all out here and then up this driveway, and in the back we're going to just not sure what the game plan is here, but I do know he has to do in front of this garage door coming out, and maybe I don't know what's going on down here, but he runs his tractor back and forth and the sand is not holding up, obviously. So yeah, that's 1 load. We gotta grab 3 more, but on the way here I noticed my alternator isn't charging for some reason, so that's got to get checked out right now. So gonna hopefully it makes it back. Like I said, we're about 45-50 minutes out from the shop. I gotta run it. Right now we're just running off the 3 batteries. You see that right there? It should be up almost near the 14. It's just running off the batteries right now, so usually that's up straight up and down. I noticed that as soon as I got on the highway. But we're gonna stop back at the shop and do some tests and check that out. All right, see you in a bit. All right guys, we made it back to the yard. Let's just pop the hood. Multimeter. Just basic multimeter, put it on 12 volt. Gonna test what she's pulling now with the truck off. Let me get you lined up here. All right. Let's see what she reads with the truck off, and then turn it on and see if she changes, and then that will give us a little story. All right, so just about 12:11. Fire the truck up. Check it, and if the alternator's good, it will read higher. Let's see. Drop, so the alternator's not charging, so that's telling me the alternator's bad. So that's just how the trucking business goes, you know. I'm gonna run 4 loads this morning. Now we're changing alternators, so hopefully I can get the parts today. I'll walk you through that. We'll swap that out. Hopefully that's all it is. I'll just do some triple checking, some fuses, and just make sure before I go yanking that. But yeah, stay tuned. Welcome to Monday. All right guys, sorry it took so long to get back. Gotta have a little sense of humor, right? All right, so for this project, 7/8, we're gonna use 7/8 wrench, 3/4 wrench down here on that, and you got to take your terminals, your power and your negative off with a 10 millimeter. There's one here and there's one there. So Get this all unbolted. Get your power off first. Alright, so this system here, they're jam nuts. You want to loosen this nut here first. Then there's 2 jam nuts right there. Once you loosen those, you'll be able to pull this out. Once you loosen that, this slides this all the way forward. We're going to loosen these belts down. That will lower this belt so I get this and then pull this all off. It's not like I change alternators every day, so I'm going through the process, refreshing my memory of all the wrenches and stuff to use. 7/8 over here. So we'll get that loosened, and once this comes down, you lower this. That's a jam nut right here. Lower the other one down to it, and that will loosen my belts. Once my belt's loosened, I'll be able to get on that with a wrench. There's that. Alright. So that one's loosened. That should give me enough. If I get down there, I'll probably gain 3/4 of an inch or so. Let's see what we got. Push that down. Now look, belts are loose. Once those belts are loose, get on this. There's so many hoses in the way. Ugh. Oh, come on, baby. Don't make a liar out of me. Take your belts off, make sure you put them in the right direction, that they don't flip around. I don't think you would, but you never know. Come on. That should come off now, theoretically. Use this pick up on it. Come on, baby. There she is. All right. Now I can imagine, because of this fancy bracket, this is going to be nice and expensive. So, try to get some numbers off it. Try to get some aftermarket one. If not, we'll be going to the dealer or getting that rebuilt. I'll keep you posted. But yeah, quick little disassemble there. You know, 5-10 minutes. All right, check back. All right, guys. Napa had one in stock. Heading there now to grab it. Should be all installed pretty quickly. And yeah, just as we weren't pushing time today, you know, how to get 4 loads out there. It was going to take me 8 hours to do all that anyways. Now we're really crunching, but it is what it is. We'll get her installed. Check back in a bit. All right, guys, we're back. Here she is, nice and pretty. Just had to swap out that pulley system. Took a couple seconds. I did that right at the store. All right, first things first, gonna just reassemble it the way we took it off, the opposite direction, opposite way. Okay, didn't have to pull that bolt. You could have just pulled this one on the top and pushed that up. I figured that out afterwards, but whatever, doesn't hurt. Put the bottom bolt in first. All right, there she is, all back installed, belts on, everything's tight, power negative on. Let's fire up, see what she does. Clean these tools off first. All right, moment of truth. Let's get her fired. That's where she was, right there. When she was running, just about 12, she has to get to that center line for it to be charging. Let's see what she does. Takes about 4 or 5 seconds to come up. There it's going. All right, back in business. She's a charging. Nice. Well, that didn't take too long. I mean, obviously we didn't plan it, we didn't want it. $300, I think it was like $368 or something for that. I got a discount with my AITA account, my trucking account, but still. All right, back to stone. It's almost probably 11 anyway, so that was a good hour and a half hiccup by the time I went and got the parts, put it all back in. So all right, check back when we're getting loaded. All right guys, just pulling into the pit. Gauges are reading perfect. Now this shout outs to all the owner operators out there. We all drive with our senses, you know, our eyes, our nose, our ears. Every turn I turn, taking a left, taking a right, going through the gears, I look down, just a quick glance at my gauges all the time. You don't have to read the numbers, you know where those pins are supposed to be. We all know that. So I knew that pin was off, and I, you know, got her back to the yard, where if you had someone driving your truck, most likely when you're gonna find out is when you get the call. Hey boss, got red lights on the dash and the truck is dead. And that's usually what happens, because nobody really pays attention to that unless you own it. So yeah, just glad I caught it, and we're back trucking. I'm in the pit getting loaded, and this is number 2. We still got 3 more. What did I say? We're doing 4 today, so we got 2 more after this one, so hopefully we get it in today. Well, boys and girls, I'd say that's how you tailgate spread. So yeah, that worked out well. Just a little cleanup here on the edge, and then obviously we're bringing a skid steer. We'll get all that and redress all this, but drivable now as is. Nice. So we will be getting the skid steer and seeing what we got for stone. We may not need the other 2 trucks, because I don't know if he's going on the doors over there. I just got a phone call. So we just he wants to spread to what we got, what we have now, and go from there. So yeah, it's looking good. got the skid steer loaded on our way. Just at the quick stop here and filling up some fuel. Gotta love the KUBOTA access right here, just right at the pump. So easy. You ain't gotta climb on the trailer and open up the back. Just pump it like it's your vehicle. Sweetness. All right, so we got about 40-minute run and we'll be on site. Today's not a loss. It looks like we're actually getting stuff done, even with that breakdown. All right, on site. Pretty simple tilt trailer if you never used one before. So basically, here's your valve. That would be closed, that would be open. You can put it half and half and it will let it go down slower. Going backwards, it really don't make, you know, but when you're loading it, you don't want it to slam down, so that helps. This, just pull out till it hits there, and then that opens it, you know, and it shuts it. Simple. So we'll walk her off. Well, that's about it for today without having a rake or anything. I just wanted to get this dressed up and get the machine here. Tomorrow we'll bring some tools. We got to put a, see, I don't even know if it's on that side or that side with generator pad. I believe it's over here. We got to just put a 4x6, 4x5. Got to get the dimensions for that. It's going to be a concrete generator pad and then some stone in the back garage doors going out to the woods, and then dress this all up. So we'll bring some rakes and some 2x4s and whatnot tomorrow, and get this raked out a little bit better on the edges, because I like to have nice lines. I'm very picky about that. If my lines go in and out, it bothers me severely. So but yeah, this will work out, because this was always muddy, and when we did the site, I always told him he had to put stone down here, but he tried to get away without it, but you really need it. And this is a really nice natural color. Right now it's dusty and dirty, but after it rains, you got nice browns, light browns, dark browns, a little bit of blues. So it's all this natural gravel rock instead of the bright blue stuff, you know. So all right, we will catch you in the AM. Thank you. Have a good night.